Is this thing on? Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Ripcast. I'm Tony D, your host. We have a great show for you tonight. We are going to revisit Nile Niami. We're going to check out the one. We're going to see where that story's going. We're going to go back to the 90s. That's right. Back to the 90s. And what are we going to do there? We're going to look at two very special ladies. And we have another, it's kind of ladies' night here. Other than Nile, Nile's just the appetizer, okay? Now, let me bring on a very special individual, okay? Corndiff.
Tony.
All right. Corndiff in the house. Everybody say hello to Corndiff.
Tony, how are you?
What's happening, Dalish? Thanks for some
Dalish in the chat.
Excellent. All right, a little bit of dance music. So I got a little caught up in that for a second. This kind of there's a bit of a jam.
It was a vibe. Yeah,
a good old vibe. How you doing?
Doing great, man. Doing great. Glad to be here.
Yeah, well,
I like that thumbnail.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, I know how much you like Blair White. I know that you have a thing for Blair White, and we're gonna explore that.
Fine young lady.
She is a fine young lady. Speaking of fine young ladies, look at this. Dirty Dalish in the house.
There's a fine young lady.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Miss Dalish. Gotta love the corn smile. And what people don't realize is don't mess with the corn. Listen, don't come into our field and fuck with us. Did you ever watch Children of the Corn? Okay. I'm Isaac, motherfucker. He wants you too, Malachi. You come in the cornfield, you're done. All right. Do you know what I'm saying? It's dangerous there. But they don't know the power of the cornfield. Corndiff isn't going to say it because he's nice. But I'm going to tell you, don't play with the cornfield.
He's trying to help. Yo,
he's trying to help. I'm just giving you some advice. It's like walking by a graveyard, but it's alive. You know what I mean? Anyway, getting on with it. Back in the 90s, we had some great, crazy cooking shows. That was the birth of Emeril Lagasse, Mario Batali, the Food Network. It all was born in the 90s. However, where did it come from? I feel like I have to. Where are you? There you are. What I'm saying is that it came from public access television, right?
Oh.
Public access television is where the Food Network really came from. All those shows, Great Chefs of New Orleans. And we're going to look at one of those tonight. Now, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of these two, but let me introduce you to our new friends, the two fat ladies.
With a Virginia creeper on it.
So now what we have here is, I think I'm just going to mute this for just 1 second for the music.
You're boiled.
I am. Absolutely boiling. Where do you think we have to put our cake stand?
Okay, so now here's what happens with the two fat ladies. They travel all over England, and they do these gigs where they show up and they cook for like a knitting circle, or they go to a school. Now, we can't show children on here, okay? So we can't show when they go to like a boarding school, right? Because this is an adult channel. We don't show kids on this channel. Anyway, corn side-eye warms my heart. Did you hear that? Look at that. Ron and Jules, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It is ladies' night. Hello.
Cheers.
Hello. All right. Welcome, everybody. And from the pineapple to the Big Apple, from Maine to Spain, let me know where you are viewing from. We love that. Keep that chat cranking. Press that like button. Let's get this out there. We got to have people meet these two fat ladies. Now, right now, they're going to make some cakes. I believe at a bridge club. So this is their gig. They get in this motorcycle, and whoever is the less drunk one is the one who's driving.
It makes sense. That's the smartest way to go, I guess, if you have to.
Well, this is a very British show. Now, the funniest part about two fat ladies is they they just neg each other all day. They are just ripping each other under these little snipey little comments because I think they hate each other, if I'm not mistaken.
It's like they're
All right,
stuck
so
with
let's
each other
Think
for
it's
some
up by the
reason.
button.
That's right. That's right. Contractually speaking, 4 seasons they had. They had 4 seasons. All right. So this is Jennifer Patterson, Clarissa Dixon White, Wright. All right. Clarissa Dixon, right?
Ha.
Thank you. This is all BBC stuff. And then they got onto the Food Network. They got onto the Food Network there. Cakes and pies. That's right. Cakes and pies. Kyoto Whiskers in the house. I love that name.
It is a good name.
That is
Very
that is a solid handle.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad you're here. So here they are starting they're figuring out where they're going to put their cake stand.
Across on the green up there. That strange pointy thing. Right, here we are.
Lovely knocker.
Oh, good, the door's open.
Avanti.
Oh,
Yoo-hoo-hoo.
here's the kitchen.
Oh, fine kitchen.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, Jennifer, look what I've seen.
Oh, Naga.
Oh, dear, I don't like baking in an Aga.
I haven't cooked in an Aga for, I should think, 20 years.
I can never remember which goes in where.
Never mind, look. A baby billing. That's all I had to cook with in Benghazi for large dinner parties full of generals. And I used to have all the pans on top of each other, tilting like the leading town of Pisa.
I wonder what...
She has several stories of her cooking and her travels. So you're going to hear that get dropped quite a bit.
I can't wait.
Did you hear her? She was like, oh, it was when we were in Benghazi. Oh, well, we were all out. Actually, we were on the ocean. We were fishing for the great white. Don't you remember? How could I forget? I was the bait.
Are there truth behind a lot of her stories, or do you think she's making some of them up?
I don't know. She does get a little sauced, as you're going to see.
Okay.
Well, they all are. I suppose they're in the garden, don't you?
The Women's Institute. I've always rather revered them.
The SAS of British cookery?
Ah, hello, Clarissa.
How are you?
Lovely to see you.
Here's the gig. This is it. I mean, I'm telling you, you're looking at it. This is what I picture. This is what I picture some of these comedy shows, that some comedians have to show up for when they get paid like a private gig.
Yeah. Yeah. Those I feel like those have to be kind of awkward.
I mean, hey, look, who knows what this could turn into?
Right? Yeah, that's true.
This is how those dirty movies start.
Oof.
Yeah.
Motto, sorry.
Famous Anthea. Nice to see you. Good morning, ladies.
What a lovely...
Oh yeah, the 2 fat ladies are absolutely top of the 90s shelf for sure. They are the yak, the cognac, if you will, on the top shelf. This is for a refined taste.
Lovely day, isn't it?
And it's BBC, so you're going to hear me talk over it a lot. All right, so I apologize for that, but this is the BBC. They're very strict, so keep an eye on that feed.
Hope it lasts for the faith.
We hope so too.
And that's the church. You raise lots of money for the restoration.
It's well worth it, too. It's a marvellous fun.
Beautiful.
Beautiful church.
Yeah. What do you think will be the best things to cook on our cake stall? What do you think will sell the best? What should we cook?
Ginger cake's very good.
Is it?
And shortbread.
Mm-hmm. Do
They
those.
always go very well. It's nothing
I fancy her to be a bit of a golfer.
I think you might be right.
I mean, just slightly. I just want to check in with the chat here. Hold on one second. Let me just pull this back. Check in with the chat.
Just checking the stream to make sure we're still live.
That's right.
We are.
We are? Okay. Keep the screen open just to make sure.
Yeah.
Cakes and pies. Cakes and pies. All right. All right. We
Cakes
like
and
that. We
pies,
like people
indeed.
making friends in there. We don't, you know what? We want crosstalk. We want you cross-talking in this thing.
We encourage
Crosstalk
it.
all you want, please.
We encourage it. Sometimes we
Yeah.
run out of things to talk about, and the crosstalk helps.
The crosstalk helps also keep the chat going, which also helps
right.
push us in the algorithm. So we appreciate
Yeah.
it. Big Broads Cooking, the BBC. Well, we also know that stands for something else, but we're not going to. That's a different show.
Big Butterfly Collection.
Hey, Elfie, I'm going to imagine that is for Dirty Dalish.
I think so.
All right. There are 2 legends here, by the way. Oh, you mean the 2 fat ladies? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's the 2 fat ladies.
Right on both accounts.
Yes. Check and check. Why do I kind of want to have a tea party with them? Because when you see what they cook, you definitely want to have a tea party with them. They don't. Let's just say they're one of these. Maybe I'm giving a little. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to be a spoiler. No spoiler alert here. We start putting F's in the chat if stream goes down. That's right.
Thank you.
That's right. Thank you so much. All right. Let's see. Let's see. And we're here on the 11th hole. We're about 200 yards from the pin. It looks like she'll be taking out the 4-iron. She's going to have to hook it to the left.
Too sweet. Not the
She'll have to get around that tree to hit the green.
creams. I don't think are so popular now.
Oh, right, that's interesting.
People regarding their diets, unlike us.
Unlike us, it is our duty to be bad.
I'm thinking of doing a rather good coffee cake.
That sounds delicious. Yes.
Yes. With walnuts. It is rich, but I like it rich.
Forgive us, we better get on, but we'll see you all
Quite
later.
a lot of cakes to make.
Indeed we have.
We'll try anyway. Thank you very much anyway. And we'll see you soon.
See you later.
Why don't I take a couple cookies of these for later?
They're all so polite. I love it.
I know, but you know what? Can you just see her just grabbing a couple cookies and stuffing them in her pocket?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, we'll just have these for later just in case my blood sugar gets a little low. You're getting my dander up, you grotty little man.
Proper natter later.
Bye.
Okay. Whee, whee. Right,
Bye. Bye.
Okay, we got to move the fat
Just
lady
going to put it into the
music
oven.
forward. Okay.
Now I've got my pastry rings ready, I'll make the filling. Butter.
Not on.
Nice and soft.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Okay. Now,
Jim,
do you think,
could be-
do you
Good excuse.
really think that polka dots
Lick one's finger,
were the right choice?
and I'm just going to put it into the oven.
No. No, I don't.
Apparently, this is not an oven. This is an Olga.
I like it, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's kind of old-fashioned stuff,
pretty
right?
stylish.
Now I've got my pastry rings ready, I'll make
You know, since it is ladies' night, we want to let everybody know Corndiff does like the classics. He likes a good classic.
the filling. Butter, nice and soft. Get the sugar. Pour all that in. It could be. That's the joy of having it really soft. If you leave it in the refrigerator, you go on for ages. Now, egg yolks. Don't worry, dear, I've saved the whites. We can have a face pack afterwards. We'll need one.
Oh, we'll say be so beautiful for fate.
You mustn't lot. Now, we've got to whip this in until it's nice and creamy. No, lovely. Now we put in ground almonds. You can get them in a packet, but it's much better if they're fresh.
Okay, here we go.
It takes about
We have a
a moment
little
in the processor.
information coming in the chat here. We have data to share. Alert, data alert. We have a data alert coming in hot from Kyoto Whiskers, all the way from Japan. Oops, it's this one. It is an aga. It is powered by oil.
Oh, the stove thing?
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Nice.
That is good stuff. We appreciate that.
Good one.
Miss Corn must have exposed him to all the good ladies movies.
Yeah.
All right, so let's bring these ladies back. There's got to be a faster way to do this. But what I want to do is okay, so you see them in the kitchen, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they're cooking, but the best part is when they go out and they go shopping together, because that's when it really goes.
The gentle zephyr.
We go up this way.
Where do we go from here?
We go down
Those
the
are
little lane.
both
to the right.
amazing
Don't we take the
shirts.
bike?
No, the walk will do us good.
I forgot how many bloody eggs we'd need for these cakes.
Well, look on the bright side. They'll be
The pink one looks kind of like a hospital gown in that it's just open from the bottom, like in the back, from the bottom to the top.
Those are moo-moos and all caps. All caps. No space.
Momo's, all caps. It's fucking terrible.
My goodness, God. Damn it. Look at this.
Oh,
Not
Cafe La
on.
Vista.
Peed in by every villager.
I keep seeing her back and I
Oh,
don't
not far.
want
They said
to.
it was just down here a bit.
You know what they're like in the country? They live 5 miles.
No, Jennifer. Why have you bought your helmet anyway?
I bought it for the Eggies.
So wise, dear.
See, like their little trips here. Welcome to the Holstead House Farm.
Nice place.
I know. They really, one thing I do like about them is their shopping things. They go to like these really great little organic type boutique, independent run farms. And they get they're getting the absolute best shit that they can find where they are for sure.
I believe it.
Farm to table.
Look at
This
that.
is in the 90s, dude. This is farm to table before anybody even thought of the term. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
But
They were
look at
ahead of their time.
Look at the paver stones. I mean, that's awesome.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
You've got wonderful friends.
I grew up in Philly, and there were a lot of the streets downtown had a lot of the pavers and the cobblestones.
We have, yes. We've got plenty of those.
Good. We wanted some for some baking.
They're lovely for baking.
What do we do about it?
Well, if you'd like to go down to the bottom of the farmyard where the hen shed is and go and collect them and then come up to the farm shop.
Oh, really?
See you in a quarter of an hour or so.
Oh, that'd be wonderful.
Right.
We could just take them.
Please do, yes.
Oh, great.
Excellent. Oh, well, very exciting.
I've never done that before.
What? You gathered eggs?
Gathered my own eggs.
You haven't lived, Shook. Don't those Rhode Island Reds look good?
I think the wonderful cock is marvellous. Look at his wonderful tail feathers.
What? Whoa.
Wonderful.
Hold on.
cock is marvelous.
Hold on. We know what she says, but we got to hear her say it.
Very
Yes.
exciting.
I've never done that before.
What? You gathered eggs?
Gathered my own eggs.
You haven't.
Okay, maybe we'll slow it down.
Get ready to clip it.
Ready? Ladies and gentlemen.
Lived, Shook. Don't those Rhode Island Reds look good?
I think the wonderful cock is marvellous. Look at his wonderful tail feathers.
18 minutes and 14 seconds.
Flip it!
And that punk
I think the wonderful cock is marvelous.
hairdo is brilliant.
Now, where do we get these eggs?
Well, why don't you go in the hen house, and then I'll look along these nesting boxes here.
And what are you going to do with your eggs?
Well, I could put them in my shirt or something.
You didn't bring anything, like a foolish virgin. Use your brush. You can fill them with many eggs.
She said, use your brush, yeah. You could fill them with many eggs. That's a wow. Okay, what are you saying? What are you saying? You saying she got no titties?
I'm not sure what the insult is exactly, but
There
it's
is
definitely there.
Somebody help us. All right. What do you guys think she's saying in the chat? You just put them in your brassiere. It's like you ain't got no titties.
I'm still cracking up about her joy of the wonderful cock.
She does love it. She does love it. Well, remember, she is oh no, it's the other one. The one that is in the polka dots is Dixon Wright.
Okay. One of them.
Yeah. Oh well, it would have been funnier if it was Dixon White. Right. Dirty Dalish says that's freaking cool. I wonder how hard it is to install one of those. Probably not that hard. I think the most difficult thing would be to get oil for
Talking
it.
about one of those giant bras.
No, no, the Aga. Installing the Aga.
Like you need help to strap it on.
Listen, you guys, you got to understand the Corndiff's short-term memory is, I mean, it's like 2 Colonel Pops, and then that's it.
I'll give you that. It's not the best.
We don't expect a lot, bro. We're
give
just
you
glad
that.
you're here talking. Okay, so here we go. This one, I don't understand this, but what's going on, Sneaky? We're glad to have you here.
Pride Megaphone rainbow handle person turquoise waving, Tony.
Okay,
Person turquoise waving indeed.
that's right. Wait, I feel like I could pull off the polka dot shirt. Dirty Dalish says. Yep, I dare you to try and pull it off of her.
But there's
She'll eat you.
yeah.
She'll dip you in one of these raw egg yolks, girl.
You try and
Look at this. Kyoto says Dirty Dalish has a tent. That is funny. Well, yeah. I mean, listen. Look, her bra has got a lot of, I don't know the measurements of around like the chest. Like, I don't know what the chest measurement itself is, but that's not the titty. That's the cup. So I mean, is like a 62A cup like is that like because of her rib cage? Help me here. I know the cup is the depth, but isn't the other
No
thing the whole chest? Because you got to really
Ladies, weigh in, please.
go
Educate.
metric here. Thank you.
Your eggs.
Well, I could put them in my shirt or something.
You didn't bring anything, like a foolish virgin. Use your brusher. You could fill them with many eggs.
Jennifer, I'm not taking my underwear off in front of these poor innocent chickens. Say nothing of the cockerel.
They're not going to look.
Say nothing of the cock. Okay.
Foolish
Wow.
virgin indeed. Aha! Lots of lovely eggs. What are you doing to those poor bloody chickens?
Get out! Get out! Go away!
So, but, be nice to them.
But they're attacking me.
Nonsense. You're bigger than they are.
Yeah, but there are lots of them, you know. Hitchcock and the birds.
Jennifer, that's Hollywood.
Here it is.
Only got one.
Look.
Oh, you've got lots. I'd rather buy them in the box, frankly.
Oh, Jennifer, how can you be so unromantic?
She is really just a drag here.
Yeah.
All right. So let's smash cut forward to a little bit of them cooking here so we can get to this event and, see how they put it together.
Would you be a dear and bring me one of my cold cakes, then I can ice it?
The latest of your production line.
Surf.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
I'll
you.
just put it here. Can I?
Surf.
Yeah, wonderful.
They are funny.
So what have you
Yeah.
got in there?
Yeah. I
Icing?
like their
This
banter.
is a mixture of softened butter, icing sugar, and an egg yolk.
Mm-hmm.
Just call me Miss Salmonella.
Yeah.
Now, the last thing I have to put in is this. It's
Okay, Dalish, but what about the rib cage? Isn't there any measurement in there for the rib cage? Or is this, when you talk about a bra, is it just, we're just talking about titties here, right? The bra is just the cup and the the weight, the Troy weight of a titty.
I was just,
Right?
you can just keep talking and explaining this to me. It's just fascinating. I don't know if you're, where you're going with this.
I don't know if that's scientifically correct.
I don't know.
But,
either.
well, first of all, you use the smallest size when it comes to the bra as an example, 32, 30. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that she? Well, I guess if we're looking in the front here,
Keto says the number is the chest.
the number is the chest. Oh, and the D and the letter is the titty. Is the titty?
Magnitude.
The we're gonna do some
Tit volume.
the number is the chest size, the cup is the volume. So I'm talking like chest size, like in her case, we're talking like, well, that's a lot of rib cage, man. That's all I'm saying.
She's a well-endowed woman.
Well, you aren't wrong when they take your measurements. It's not just your tits. Okay.
Huh.
I measure those with my mouth. Actually, I measure tits with my mouth. Doesn't everybody?
I just measure with my hand, but yeah, it's get a good handful. But
Well, I'm too busy choking. Oh, never mind.
there you go.
The number is the chest size. The cup is the volume, and the Troy weight. the Troy weight of the titty.
instant coffee.
Instant coffee.
Instant, but it works with the icing sugar in some curious way, like camp coffee does.
Well,
It's all right in icing.
If you say so, Dan.
I promise.
She's like, can
Strangely
we just
enough,
get out of
it seems
this?
to resume a taste of coffee, which it never does if you drink.
The one in the polka dots does not want to be there. Okay, she doesn't want to be there. So let's get right to the event after we got like a nice little. What they do is they talk about. Okay, this is the part where they give their dishes like a little poetic introduction, right?
To her cake.
I'm going to make a Yorkshire gingerbread. That's a nice dark gingerbread with black treacle. And I've just been lining and buttering this 8-inch tin. You really want to get it well greased.
Over the shoulder, holder.
Did you see Last Tango in Paris? Something like that. I've got my butter here, and I'm going to cream into it some
You're
soft
gonna what?
brown sugar.
First of all, I don't
She's
think
gonna-
I want this cake.
Cream into her butter?
I don't want this cake.
You don't want a cake that she's creamed into?
I really don't.
Oh.
I'm going to pass on this cake.
I mean, it
And I
sounds
gave
like
cream in.
It sounds like what?
sounds like a good recipe. I mean, but
I mean,
yeah,
that's the idea. It's just that the British
questionable
have just a
sources.
different. Yeah, the British just hit different. I think one of the times that we cover these guys, we have to have my buddy Agostino on here. He's a DJ from London.
Oh, cool.
And he talks like this, mate. He come on here and he's talking like this and fucking whatever. That's him.
Well, that'll be
Into
fun.
it
Yeah.
some soft brown sugar. And the butter's nice and soft, so it should cream together quite easily.
Dude,
Please
hey, the
make-
stream just went down.
Gingerbread
Okay.
is splendid spread with unsalted butter.
It's okay. What we got to do is pause it. So let's pause it for a minute, and we're gonna put this one on hold here. I think it was some music. It's okay.
But BRB.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, we'll
Is
just
it-
hold this one.
Is it the music, or do you think it's because it's the channel, the station?
It was probably the music, but they get the idea. Oh, did we just see a kid?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Let me know when it comes back up.
Yeah, I'm watching. I wonder if I need to refresh. Or if it'll just come back up. I'll refresh. Flat Cat Jessica. Too much creaming, I guess.
Oh, it's about to come back. I can see.
How can you tell?
It's just the way it.
Oh.
Usually takes 2 minutes.
The last time it did this, when the video played back, it showed us talking like right now, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Probably do the same thing again because we're just like,
Well, then I'll read Kyoto Whiskers. I was enjoying that. Stupid BBC. Yes, stupid BBC.
I mean, we are also on the other platforms too, so we're still streaming on those. But so we're down for a moment. All right, we're down for a moment. We are up on the other platforms, and that's okay.
We're down, but not out.
All right, down but not out. So
Not out.
So it could have been anything. Let's see, we always we love the what happens here with this. There we go. Now we're back. Up.
Hey, welcome
back
to the stream, chat.
Welcome back.
All
Welcome back to the
9 of
stream.
you hung in with us. Thank you.
Here it is. Hey. It could have been something, could have been anything, could have been what it was. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And that's what we say, what will be, will be. Que sera, sera. And that's what that is. So, I think we're going to put a little pause. We saw the whole thing. That was basically where we were going to finish anyway. I think it might have had something to do with the music or the footage or something like that, but that's okay. That's really where we were going to end that segment. We're going to get back to our good friends, Clarissa and Jennifer, at another time. But what we do have, again, from the other day, we got to visit Nile, right? Nile Niami with the boat called the Nile Miami. We're still we still got to figure out what's going on with this foreclosure because, producer Michael's here again. And let me see. What were they saying here? Their combined weight broke the stream.
KB, well,
Hey, I can't argue with that. The two British ladies smoke. Yeah, they're more deadly than Sally Jesse Raphael. Don't even say her name. KB joining us again. Ladies' night. Love to have the ladies here. Thank you so much. And thank you for rejoining us on YouTube. And I know we're still going on all the other platforms. So we were just kind of hanging out there for a second. Yeah. don't pay attention to Corn when he just dips over and you hear a sniffing sound. That's nothing, I promise you. All right, so yeah, KB in the house.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
So let's take a look here now. Just to fill you in, anybody who's not familiar with Nile here, Nile was building a house, and you can go back in some of the other videos that say $500 million. And the one, this is what we're talking about. It was the largest, most expensive house in the world. And he built it. He sold it. Took him 10 years. Well, came up short on some of his payments. All right. So he's really just going to have to,
Yeah.
throw a Hail Mary. And I think that's what we're going to see right here. So let's hear what Nile's doing with his $500 million house. And this story doesn't end here.
Let's see.
I received word from him yesterday that the money is being sent next week. So
would it be fair to say anybody watching this right now might say you're being foolish by believing this and not moving on to another remedy?
See that? Remember this, Corndiff? This is when he was talking with that investor who we said was the Nigerian prince.
Yeah.
My name is Komba. I am here to tell you I need you to go make a transfer at the Western Union.
Heard of that guy.
All right.
well, I think because I have been down the path with so many different groups, I don't think at this stage in life there is another remedy other than if somebody watching your show comes in and says, hey, we're going to give you $200 million and help solve this, and we're going to come in as your partner. I don't know any other remedy. I can tell you, it was a big risk going on a YouTube channel, but it worked out unbelievably. And I have received DMs from rabbis. I have received DMs from pastors of churches that want to meet with me. I've received DMs from hundreds of people that need help, and hundreds of people want to know what's the update. So I will never, ever stop until.
And then there's another 100 people calling you going, where's my fucking money?
Man, his story is just okay. He never runs out of them.
He is now so out. He is, if you're walking the plank, his toes are clutching the very edge of the plank. But you got to hand it to him, man. This is what a guy like this does. And remember, after we talk about the one, we're going to look at his house. His house is $40 million. His house.
Jesus.
Right? Yeah.
Till the last day. If it sells, I hope I get my money back because it was 11 years of my life and all of my other houses. But I hope that there is
He's going to talk about his ex-wife again. I could hear it.
Oh no, he's got that shaky
a
voice.
resolve, a positive resolve that is going to include buying out the partners, paying the banks, and doing what I think was meant for this house in the first place, which is having it be the beacon of hope and having it really help the world. And that has been my mission statement since the last interview I had with you, and it is still my mission statement. And I have never given up, and I will never give up until the very, very end. But
Which is totally admirable, and my hat is off to you for that. But again, looking at the
And for those of you who don't know who this gentleman is, in the swanky floral print shirt and the Patek Philippe on his wrist, this is Producer Michael. Producer Michael has a luxury brand. You could go to producermichael.com. You can go follow and subscribe to Producer Michael's channel. He knows a lot about everything from watches to gold toilet seats and private jets. This guy does it. All right. That's like his thing. So let's just jump in the chat here. Kay saying hello. We love to have you here. Ladies night and the feeling right. Yes, it's ladies night. Oh, we're going to get capped again because I'm singing so in tune. Hey, Kay. All right. Hey, Kyoto. And then Flat Cat's in the house. Flat Cat's in the
I
house.
put producer Michael's YouTube link in the chat.
Oh, thank you so much. All right. We here got the corn.
Here for the corner. Okay.
Here for the corn. And let's
Thank you.
see. Mr. Kitty does count as pussy. Okay.
I suppose
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. That checks out. That checks out. Do the math.
No argument.
Do the math. Just rumors. Corndiff in the chat. Oh, guitar wielding rabbis on roller skates. And here you guys right down here in the chat. You got Corndiff threw that down there for you. So go ahead and subscribe to Producer Michael. Really great channel. But he is really, I think Producer Michael put some of his money into this and now he's a little pissed himself.
Worst case scenario, and let's say the house does sell.
Yes.
What type of price do you think it will realistically bring?
I have no idea.
In today's market.
I have no idea. Listen, well, you say today's market. Today's market's unbelievable. This is the best market we've had ever. I've never seen stuff selling like it is now, so I don't know.
Get that light.
I don't know because there is a receiver involved in this.
Do you think it could be the 500 million?
I don't know. I think that if it's 200 million or if it's 500 million, I think it would be a horrible travesty because this house could change hundreds of thousands of people's lives. This house could make me very rich because, listen, I'm not one to say I'm going to sell everything and go out and give everything I have away. I've worked my butt off for this, and I deserve this. I'm an unbelievable human being, and I deserve to have this house and do what I want with it.
You know what you could be pretty sure of if someone says they're an unbelievable human being?
What's that?
The opposite. Quite the opposite.
You're probably right.
The fucking Dunning-Kruger effect, this fucking guy. People want to break this dude's legs, this guy.
Deserve it. And I'm never going to give up on that. But I've learned something along the way that has kept me focused, and that is maktub, which means it's already written. Everything's already written. You can do nothing about whatever is going to happen, and you just have to go with it and do your best. And that's what I have come up with, that mentality now, and that's what I live by, that it is already written by the hand, and whatever is going to happen is going to happen. And I have unbelievable, earth-shattering announcements to make. I really do. And I'm going to tell you just one to give you an idea on the show right now, and then we'll go on to future shows where I will talk about it after we know what happened with this. But
so just
what? First of all, the last 45 seconds, I don't even know if I heard a word he said. I've really been paying attention.
He just kind of went off onto his own thing.
I got to back up just a little bit.
One, to give you an idea on the show right now, and then we'll go on to future shows where I will talk about it after we know what happened with this.
Yeah.
But so just to interrupt you, so this specific idea that you're going to talk about now is going to happen regardless of whether the one sells or doesn't sell?
I hope. My entire being.
He did not have an answer for that. That was like a surprise.
Yeah, he wasn't prepared.
Oh yeah, shit. Sneaky, get some good grift. Watch this guy. Oh boy.
Is the one. And I don't mean the one house. I mean the one brand, the one franchise. Everything I'm working on is the one. And no matter what happens, I have incredible, earth-shattering, life-changing news to give people.
So tell us this one thing.
Okay, so here's one. Okay, I wanted to make the announcement when I was able to say everything's solved and this is what we're going to be doing. I'm not able to do that. So as I said,
how is he sitting like that?
I don't know. It doesn't look comfortable.
What the fuck is that? What kind of dude can sit like this? A dude with a puss, with a cooch? You tell me it's ladies' night. What's he doing here?
He's definitely practiced the walking around with tucked in. You know,
it's not just crossing his legs. He has got the knee as far as it can get to the other side. I was curious about this seating position. Yeah.
Everything's already written.
Is it best not to say anything now?
No, this is just one small thing to tell you. Okay. We have, with some partners, we are starting our own bank. Our own bank that we can take and deposit.
No.
Oh, this is going to go great.
Oh, my God. All right. So first, he's opened up the investment to everybody. Right. Yeah. If you're a Nigerian prince, call me. If you're a Dutch hustler, call me. If you're online and you can DM me, call me.
Call me.
Yeah. But whatever you have, I mean, look, even in this case, if it's going to be $5-6, we'll take it. That's what he said. I'm just putting in the chat right now. Our guest for Thursday is going to be Will Bird from Cold Beer Confessional. So you'll see all the links there on his Twitter. I just put that in there. You guys go give him a follow. He's going to be coming on with us live on Thursday. Will and I used to do a show back in the day. I mean, this was years ago. We did a panel show, and I'm going to tell you more about it then. And we're going to have some footage on it and give away some of that. Yeah. So Will and I had a whole thing back in the day, and we didn't talk for a while. And, we got back in touch, and we're going to fill you in on the whole thing. It's going to be very interesting, I assure you.
Awesome.
Will is a veteran. He's an Army veteran. He was a scout. He was a scout, and he's been to a lot of nasty, dirty places. So we're happy to have him, and we're thankful for his service for sure.
A lot of good stories, I bet.
Oh yeah.
But it's a very special bank, and it is called the One International Bank. And when you deposit into our bank, you get the first ever. I want to polish it up. It's really cool.
Do you want to be one of the first that signs up?
I got to get one of whatever he's polishing up, and that he actually is polishing the cocaine off of right now to show on camera. Hey, let me just polish up this coke. I just chopped up a bunch of lines before this interview, but I'm going to show you what I got here. Look at this.
It was designed by me.
It was designed to chop the very finest of cocaine. We got to just go back a
I
little.
want to polish it up. It's really cool.
He is trying to show you this, and it looks like he almost put it in his armpit. Let me show you my new bank.
What is he holding? Is it a card?
Let me show you my new bank. First of all, let me drag this card across my nuts before I show you this my bank, because I want you to trust me with your money. It's a bank.
But it's a shiny gold card.
I don't know. It better fucking be.
It was designed by me.
Titanium. I'm guessing.
Wait, hold on. Anybody want to guess what color it is? Let's do that. We could do that a little bit, huh? All right, everybody in the chat, guess what color this card is. I haven't seen it before. Okay, I haven't seen it. Dirty Dalish is telling you no crosstalk, Corndiff. Be careful there in the chat. All right, she's in charge. She's in charge.
That's right. I'll do better.
Man, I gotta find me some good grift. Okay, so, and yeah, make sure you go over there and give Will a follow over Cold Beer Confessional. He's been doing it for a while. He streams on Twitch now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
check him out.
Anybody? Silver? We got silver. Yeah. Didn't you say gold, Corndiff?
I was thinking gold. Yeah.
Okay. You'll gamble rainbow. I'm gonna go with black. I don't know why. I feel like he's gonna try and do like the Amex black vibe, or it's just an old Amex black card of his that he redrew on with a fucking Sharpie. This fucking guy.
Oh, I hope that's what it is.
He like taped his business card to a freaking Amex, an old canceled Amex black.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, it's American Express. Yeah, we're at the door. All right, what color is it?
Every depositor will get this: a 24 karat gold Visa with a real diamond.
It's gold.
Oh, that's amazing, man.
It is gold with a
wow.
diamond. Oh, we have a winner. All right, there's our big winner right there, is Corndiff. It is gold, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and you have won a Buick, ladies and gentlemen. The 1983 Buick Skylark.
I'm going to drive it into a ditch.
Absolutely incredible.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, is that there's a
incredible. I
diamond?
should probably show it to this camera. I'm not sure if that's...
They do
So
free
that's
replacement.
that's kind of the level of stuff that I'm trying to do, along with all of the things that help the world. So this is one that, and I have something very, very special attached to this announcement, which we're not going to.
So let me just ask you some question about this. The bank is going to be like a regular bank where you deposit money, or is this crypto, or what is it?
It's an investment bank, so it's for CD deposits mainly. It's more of a depository bank rather than an active bank where you have ATMs and things like that.
So this will be FDIC insured, and
Yes.
nobody has to worry about losing their money. It's a very secure investment.
It's a bank that we're negotiating, purchasing right now that has a Fed.
I don't think he understands Now look, color me crazy. All right, just color me crazy. But I think we always got to throw the coins in here. There we go. Got some more coins. That's right. Listen, I'm telling you, you guys got to throw some corn emoji tributes to the cornfield. Don't anger the field. It's not Corndiff
Always
that
appreciate.
you've got to worry about. Okay,
No,
it's something
it's not.
different. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. But this cocaine covered card
Yeah.
that he is representing his new bank with. Now, keep in mind, there's no ATMs. There's no. It's FDIC insured, but there's no ATMs. Now, what the fuck do you need a card for? It's more of a depository bank. And it's sounding to be more like a suppository bank because they put something in your ass.
Yeah, like you have to pay for that card, I guess.
Well,
What is
that's
that
how they get the
called?
money for the bank.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to buy your gold card. The card is like $3,500.
Oh shit! Yeah.
The wire number, which is super rare. We have the bank. It's a U.S. based bank, and but again, this idea is linked to the money coming in.
The card is gorgeous, I have to tell you. I mean,
Like-
puts my black card to shame.
Yeah, well, I hope. And the other interesting thing about this is all of the cards are going to be numbered. So this is 1 of 1 up here. So
See it?
I hope that on the show I can give you one of the early numbered cards to show we've made it and this bank's open.
I'd like number 8.
Number 8?
It's my birthday.
Okay. I was going to say 27, but we're not going to talk about that yet. So
8 for me.
8 for you. You got it.
Well, that's brilliant. Well, I wish you the best of luck with that.
Yeah, thank you.
That sensational looking card, and I think the concept is great.
Thank you.
So, Niall, thank you. Is there anything?
We're going to hold this right here. We're going to come back, obviously, to another thing. But now what we are getting to is the coup de grace of the episode. This is what we call the meat and potatoes, because we have a situation here with Corndiff and Miss Blair White. I think y'all who have been watching any of the other lives know. I think Corndiff has taken a liking to Miss Blair White. We would love to have her on as a guest.
So,
We're going to do a double-edged thing here because Corndiff also wasn't aware what happened with the Eliza Blue situation,
True.
right? But now I will have your attention, Corndiff, especially. I will also have KC's attention, and hopefully I will have the attention of the rest of the audience to understand what exactly happened in the Eliza Blue situation and who's going to explain it better than Corndiff's new dream date, Blair White.
And do I feel that some minors are more equipped to engage in sexual activity with adults than others? Yes.
Eliza Blue, a child sex trafficking survivor. Now she's advocating for the many children being exploited for profit.
If the child so desires to have intercourse with an adult, that would be up to if the child has desire, and if the community also decides that the person that they're supposed to have intercourse with is not using force, fraud, coercion, manipulation.
Why don't you have a seat there and get comfortable for a minute?
Have a seat.
Oh.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
Hey now, look at that. See, we got a little
Hey.
different outfit going on here too, a little different hair. The brows, I gotta say, the brows, tell me,
Natural.
ladies, the brows and the lashes on this one, kicking. Seriously. Attention to detail, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Today we are talking about the Jussie Smollett of the right, Eliza Blue. If you
Oh
have
my.
even one foot in the door of the right-wing algorithm on Twitter or YouTube, you've seen her face, you've seen her name, her like 5th name, by the way. We're on her 5th invented
Oh, yeah.
identity. For the past year or so, she has been a darling of right-wing media and the online right sphere. She's made appearances on almost every notable and relevant.
First of all, let's check out Blair's place. Okay. Now, I don't know. I know a lot of people probably watch Patrick Melton. Nobody likes onions, correct?
Yeah. A lot of people do.
I notice a lot in his chat because I am I am a $1.99 basic bitch member.
Oh.
So when I watch, I notice that he says something that's very funny to me that I've actually described. I've described his show to other people, right? To say, look, this guy gets up there and he does this thing because I think, like I told you, he's got a master class in how a chat runs. That's just my opinion. He's just very good at it. He knows how to play people off each other, blah, blah, blah. But one he does is prove to me you're not a poor. He says a poor, right?
Yeah, that shit cracks me
Now,
up.
what we are seeing here with Blair, she is not a poor.
No, this
Okay?
is not a poor.
This couch, all right, I would call this couch anywhere between $12,000 and $15,000. Her couch, okay. The lamp
not a
up
poor.
behind there, I'd go $1,200 to $1,500 in that range, and obviously the wall mounted in the marble TV.
I'm gonna guess IKEA couch and lamp, just based off of that basic bitch mic boom that she has.
Well, have you seen her car and her gun collection?
No, so I
bro,
might be very wrong.
You and I are going to get a tour over the next couple weeks of Miss Blair White and a lot of her toys, because she is not broke. I think that her feet would burn if she went into an IKEA. I think she has got very, very good faith. And Dirty Dalish says, have a seat. Take a seat. Right over there. All right. So she's explaining who Eliza was or is.
Right-wing podcast from The Blaze, Daily Wire, Timcast, Michael Malice. She's been everywhere. She even grifted close enough to the Sun to develop a personal relationship with Elon Musk and help dictate policy on Twitter, making her objectively one of the most powerful people on social media. Her claim to fame is being a human trafficking survivor advocate, although she's recently been exposed for allegedly fabricating the entire story of her being human trafficked, and the timeline of her so-called victimhood is collapsing in real time.
Yeah, being trafficked is not auditioning for things and making like websites, and she hung out with Gerard Way, who is Joe Rogan's cousin, the singer for My Chemical Romance, right? So in Eliza's younger days, she had a hoe face, and that ain't trafficking. That's just hoe face.
No, I've seen some of her videos that she's done.
Got a fat ass though.
She does.
Friends of Eliza Blue claim that she is exaggerating her experiences.
Did I say that on the microphone?
Telling the Daily Beast, quote, "It's making a lot of her old friends around here really angry," said Carly Wenzel, who claims to have known
Either that or I thought
for
it out
decades,
loud.
adding that she's completely lying.
Look, there are a lot of questions about whether she was actually a victim of sexual trafficking.
And I just want to say there are few forms of
What do you think
activism
of the
that I
outfit?
respect
You like this
more
outfit?
than any individuals who wish to put
Blair's
even a
wearing?
dent in the
I like it, but I know one place it would look better at.
Hey, I would say not being held up by that, not the spaghetti straps, huh?
You're right.
Somebody get me a knife. I love to cut my spaghetti straps. All right, we're gonna dip in a little later here to another good part.
On record, and the fact that she said she was saved from it this year, but was participating in stuff this year, it's like, it's not looking good for Eliza. But even with all these weird lies and contradictions that were catching her hand, you would hope that you could at least be able to say that, okay, just because she possibly invented
we got nails.
this lie,
Nails on
being
this
a victim of human
episode.
trafficking, doesn't mean she doesn't actually care about the issue.
Those
Maybe
are not
she's just
press on.
No, but remember last time she didn't have the manicure? Do you? You don't remember? All right. She didn't have a manicure last time. We were talking about her hands, but we couldn't. That episode is not. We got to find clips from that episode. But we.
Oh no, I do remember now. Yeah, no.
There we go. See, but now look.
See, short-term memory. We talked about this too.
I know it is. I just got to remind you a couple times. We just got to get to the right kernel.
Yeah.
So now she's got this nice little short, smart. At least she's got the claws though.
Adorbs. I think that's what the kids say. Adorbs.
that virtuous. She's willing to put herself and her own credibility on the line to at least temporarily like give a voice to this issue, right? Like giving her a lot, but let's try to get there.
Dalish is right. I was distracted by her lips.
Yeah, I was talking about the Dalish. You know what? Dalish and I are a little bit on the same page because if you will remember in the last episode, I did mention that I read that wrong. And I just walked myself into this. God damn it, Dalish.
No, do it. Commit to
Fucking
it.
hell. Okay, I said on the last episode, you motherfuckers. I wish I had my glasses on. Damn it. What I said was the best part of waking up is this bitch in your cup. No, I'm kidding. The best part of waking up, that's not what I said. The best part of her presentation is her mouth. That was what I was saying. So
okay, yeah.
I remember that. I was like, kudos to that. Nice work. Nice work.
You gave her props.
Just had to bring that out again.
Because there's really disgusting clips of her going around where she's actually making excuses for children consenting to engaging with adults.
So let's pretend like we all have our like utopia. So if I could answer this in utopia, right? In my like perfect ANCAP utopia, each community and each so it'd be each caregiver, parent, and community, including teachers, potential faith leaders, and neighbors, will decide if the child is ready to consent and look at the child's behavior. Do they have a job? How is their education going? Are they cognitively available to have sex with this individual? And then also look at the history of the individual as well. So does this individual have a history of abuse? And then you go from there. And do I feel that some minors are more equipped to engage in sexual activity with adults than others? Yes, the community. And
What? Yeah, I remember this part.
Oh, yeah.
Right? What?
Not a good moment.
No, it's not a good look at all.
If the child so desires to have intercourse with an adult, the parents, caregivers, and anyone that's, it's just what I just said. That would be up to.
See how this fucking people end up getting on and millions of people here and listen to this fucking crap.
Do you think she realized she fucked up as soon as she said that?
Yes.
And then she doubled down.
Yeah. She's talking a lot faster.
Yeah, there's a difference in her pace and kind of her confidence.
This all happened right after I got in my accident. Like I broke my neck in January, basically. So,
playing in traffic, you can't do that.
Can't be fucking. Look, I thought it was a bowl. I thought I was in a ring. I had a red cape.
It
All right,
happens,
what are you gonna
right?
do? It happens.
Tale as old as time.
The child has desire, and if the community
So
also
this was
decides
the whole
that the person
controversy
that they're supposed
with her, but
this is a
also
child advocate. Amazing. This is like an animal rights advocate saying like, in some situations, it's okay for a dog owner to abuse their dog if like everyone in the household agrees it's okay. Like that's literally what you just said. You crazy. She tried to defend the reprehensible clips, stating, I went on the show to advocate for survivors and minors. Amazing advocate work there, girl. I was speaking in the clip about a hypothetical anarchist society with no government and no laws, and I stated that clearly. I believe in the current laws around these issues and abide by the current laws. I forgive the folks who didn't understand the context of the clips, even those who called me horrible names. We have nothing else to discuss, so please don't message me privately. I forgive you, but we have nothing more to discuss. I've seen your heart towards me. Huh. I had to respond. I said, you said some minors are capable of consenting to sex with adults. If that's advocating for minors, I'd hate to see
now Miss Blair White, by the way, when she says something on Twitter, people listen because she's got a pretty massive following.
What harming them looks like. Furthermore, you specifically said in your
I see why.
perfect ANCAP society, there would be circumstances in which minors have sex with adults, meaning this is your idea of a utopia, girl. You are completely demented and your grift has expired. To make up that lie. I know it probably gave you more clout, it gave you more credibility in your
let's
mind.
check out her
Whatever,
clothes
but
here.
I would have loved to see someone become an influencer just on the basis of that issue without having to invent lies to do it. You didn't have to be an alleged victim to make that your issue. I fight for many issues on my channel, on my social media, that I don't claim to have been a victim of myself. The only way I see Eliza getting out of this one is if she brings back that black scent and cries racism. That is it for this video, you guys. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram.
Damn.
Subscribe to me on this channel as well as my podcast channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Everybody go subscribe to Miss Blair White. Okay, we're going to be revisiting her again at another time. But I got to say, that was a great show, buddy.
Yeah, it was. Hell yeah. I had a blast, man.
Hit the plug. Did you learn something? I mean, we're gonna be watching Two Fat Ladies. We're gonna be getting into some more cooking shows. We're gonna have
I
a good
can't
time.
wait for the more cooking shows they have. Yeah, that's going to be exciting. And did you say there's going to be more Blair coverage?
Oh, there will be. We
Okay,
are not.
good. 'Cause
Blair
you
is
know I
our,
like that. I'm a
Blair's our
fan of
new
the
girl.
Blair still. Okay.
That's right. We're gonna try and get her on here. Actually, we'll have her on here eventually.
Awesome. YouTube, follow me at Corndiff. And all my other links are corndiff.com.
By the way, for Corndiff, he is very close to getting some of the perks for the new terms of some of the perks that you get for a partner, right? YouTube has now reduced the number of hours and subscribers that you need, right? And Corndiff is really on a tear for being a new channel, new character, new things going on. You know,
I'm doing okay.
This wasn't really to help someone like Corndiff, because Corndiff is on a different trajectory. This was to help some of those other, channels that, can't scrape together enough fucking people to get to 1,000, after 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, honestly, Tony, for me, it's kind of bittersweet, because while I am kind of relieved, I'm like, okay, well, I'll get there quicker, but I do feel like it's a little bit cheapened.
Well,
that was a goal I was looking forward to getting to, and I'll still get there. But
there is a sense that I have, though, that the mathematical part of it, the dispersion of it, is because there are a lot more creators too. So it gives everybody a little better shot with the volume, right? And just think of, not everybody's channel is as nice as ours.
I think YouTube is just looking to, obviously, to cash in. That if they get however many more people they get receiving super chats, that's 30% more of all of that they get. So,
well, yeah. So make sure you hit up his page, give him some watch time. So YouTube, Facebook tonight, Twitch, Twitter, we were all over the place tonight.
Everywhere.
From everyone on the Riptide crew. Ripcast. I was thinking Riptide. Let me try that again.
Take 2.
Another take. It'll let us support you quicker, at least. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, get those notifications set up. Hit the likes. Share this out. We've got some really cool stuff coming up from everybody here at Ripcast. We really appreciate you being here. We're going to see you on the next one. Hit them with a smile. Bye-bye.